कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. Yes, welcome to Cyrus Says Cock and Bull. I'm at home preparing for my journey for the Spanish, I would say Inquisition, just finding out a few questions and answers when I get there. That's about 50 odd hours away. In the meantime, you people who are stuck in your own homes, have a good time. Quick word, I was thinking cricket has changed. Sport has changed. Hockey's got this five-a-side which is doing really well, being promoted all over. The basketball is looking at a one-on-one. The world is just changing and going for these shorter formats and all. But one thing we haven't done, executions haven't changed completely. They still use the same stuff. You've got the old-fashioned injection, lethal injection. You've got electric chair. You've got the beheading in one or two countries I wouldn't want to mention. And we have hanging with ropes. I think, why haven't we moved that up with the times? Why isn't that like a 2020 sort of execution? Faster, smoother, quicker, more modern. It reeks of barbarianism that we don't do this. How insensitive are we as a people that we don't look at executions as something that we can correct and connect to in the modern era? So to answer these questions and more, we have on this Cock and Bull on a Thursday evening, Abbas the lover,
Hello.
the romantic, the man who all women in Toronto are crazy about. They have his
Just
posters
one.
of him everywhere.
Just one.
Yes, no, there are three. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
We have the lovely Ayushi after some time. I don't know, she's been missing a week or two, but considering she works just outside our studio. I shouldn't say outside. She owns all the buildings in the lane outside the studio.
On the road or something like that.
You're not on the road. And of course, Varun Duggirala himself, who I hope has not frozen as I introduce him.
Who's lagging like crazy right now.
Oops. Okay, but he's
Oh,
there.
no.
He told us offline he'll
He'll
nip
come
in and
around.
nip out.
Yeah, he's going to do that. Cyrus,
So while
I
he
can't
does
be
that-
associated with the show you started by talking about executions. Like, it's so dark.
No, it's not dark. I think it's very, in fact, it's really lack of empathy by the world society of executioners that they don't think about this. How can you still use the same stuff? I was just going through the stuff. Electric chairs, it's horrible. It's wrong.
Well,
They've got to come up with
isn't it
something.
now like lethal injection?
Yeah, that's a more humane
mostly
way
it's lethal
to
injection.
kill.
But yeah, but there must be better way. We are still hanging people. We have a rope.
Like,
It's
what
like
do you
a
have?
rope.
Do you have any suggestions, Cyrus?
Well, I would just, there's a lot of stuff on OTT. If you watch, you'll die anyway. So, there are
But-
many. just,
This
you know,
is still
there's-
better than getting crushed by an elephant's foot, which is what used to happen in the
Yeah,
movies,
yeah.
right?
Which
And
happened
the
now also.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's one of our
Please-
I
one
thought,
of our news
I thought you
pieces.
were segueing into the news really
Abbas.
fast.
Yeah, and Abbas, be
Yes.
careful when you mention that because that was during Mughal times as well. So they'll attack us
Yes,
again.
yes, yes.
So don't be careful.
know.
They'll tie to something. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of elephant-related deaths in the news, though. It
But-
was-
Really?
there was a man that got killed randomly, and then there was that woman who,
The woman,
when
yeah.
he came back, the elephant
Who
came
the
back.
elephant had some grudge against.
So
And they did
have
a
a phenomenal.
rampage.
No, but guys, they have a phenomenal memory. It's not like a joke
Yeah,
or an
yeah.
adage that you hear in childhood. They apparently are very good at remembering tigers, elephants, wolves. There are lots of dolphins. All these animals have great memories. Be very careful, both good and bad. So these.
You want to go into the topic straight away?
I'm warning you like you're going to bump into an
We're
elephant or a
in
tiger
it.
right now in car.
We're
I'm
in it.
Yeah.
No, this piece is a news piece is from Odisha, where
We have a breaking news.
on
Varun
June
is back.
10th,
Varun is back.
Does
He's
it finally
good.
work? Does it
He's
finally
good.
work?
Oh,
Yes,
this is so
yes.
good.
we can hear and
Technical
see you.
support helped.
There you go. All right. Pay your bills. Pay your Wi-Fi bills, guys. This is a lesson to everybody out there. Pay your bills on time. Yeah.
My building has a problem. It's basically one internet provider keeps cutting the internet of the other provider, and they're saying wire cut diya. I'm like, guys,
Whoa.
how
So
is
guys,
this
you
fiber
heard-
optics getting cut with scissors?
He can't be making this up because Rishi told us a similar story about when they tried to get the second Wi-Fi option. The Wi-Fi option guy who came was beaten up by the Wi-Fi option guys who were already there. You know what I mean? It's a
But
proper
this is the
mafia.
thing. In my building, the Wi-Fi vendor doesn't allow us to get anything else. So everyone in the building has the same person. We can't get, I can't even get Jio. Even if I wanted to, I can't get it.
Isn't that
And
wonderful?
they say that the Ambanis don't have competition. There you go.
No, but
Yeah, this guy is single-handedly
This is-
trying to bring down Jio.
Indian business at its best, I think. The vendor tells you what to do. That's it. Your choice as customer is nothing. I'm very happy with that. By the way, there's a request for Silvery and Abbas together.
Hey, Yeah.
What do we do?
It'll happen soon enough.
Coming soon, apparently. Wink, wink.
Can we-
Coming soon. The Clash of the Titans.
Can you sell tickets to that? You should sell
Yes,
tickets
sure.
to that.
But
But the thing is-
since Varun is on the show, I'm highlighting a comment from Manozar where he says Think Fast is one of my regular podcasts, which is the podcast that
Yes.
Varun co-hosts.
It's all
Okay,
because
make
I
sure
started to
Manozar
bring
is,
in the guns.
Never let him on the show again, Abbas. How dare he come to our
I
show
bring
and
in
talk about
Dwayne
his
Johnson
show?
into
What
every
kind of
What's
person-
episode.
someone else's
What
show?
is this? Huh?
There you go.
Every episode,
What's that?
I bring in a
Brings
doll
Dwayne
every
Johnson.
episode, which is we've been working for it. He's the standard in the show.
Cyrus,
My
so we need
God,
to get
man.
a doll.
I want your Wi-Fi to go immediately. What the hell? You're scaring me. He's a 40-year-old with dolls.
Yes.
Varun, how old are you?
Almost
40.
40. I'm a month away from 40.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep thinking of him as that intern, that young kid who was, standing around and with his repartee back in the day. What was it? 20 years have passed, maybe.
2006, 2005. Yeah, feels like
Yeah, so
a
just
lifetime ago.
17,
But
This has happened to you
I still
guys. Whoever you meet, they stay in that area for your life. When you know someone, they just stay at that age where you met them or whatever. That's your first recall all the
I'm
time.
still the
It's
same
quite
age.
embarrassing.
And it happens when you meet people from school. Usually, like when you meet someone who was much
Yeah.
younger in school, and then you're like, "Oh my God!" You talk almost without realizing you talk down to them in a way. You're like, "Oh, but you're like a 25,
Yeah,
6-year-old
Yeah.
now. You're not a child. I can't speak to you like this.
Terrible
I shouldn't."
crap.
That's
Anyways.
why I think you're still popular, Cyrus.
Oh, so sweet. Because you saw me when you were 7. Right, that's right.
Dude, you're right.
also
I know,
because he
right?
hasn't changed. Cyrus hasn't
Exactly.
changed
Yes.
like an inch.
That's not a compliment, guys. He's like, no evolution here. Wants to change the death penalty and get better executions in, but yeah.
I was talking to someone the
Sad
other day, and
everyone.
I was like, everybody you meet has some variation in how you meet them normally versus when the camera's on or a mic is on. I said Cyrus is pretty much the same. Like you get whatever you get is what you get in every scenario, unless there's scenarios which we all haven't seen.
There's orgasm. But since it's
I'm
always
sure
I
you're
knew
so
it.
they are the
I knew
exact
it.
same.
I knew
Even
it.
there.
it's practiced. She's practiced alone, so I have to. How do I
So
share it
nobody
otherwise?
sees
No one
it.
will know.
So nobody
Yeah,
sees
no one
it.
has seen it. Yeah, it's like the snow
Exactly.
leopard.
And we'll keep it that way.
No, it's not by choice, Ayushi. Please, for God's sake. That's why I'm so upset with Abbas. Like, I mean, he's scoring left, right, and center. I mean,
I
this is
know.
like-
I'm
But
also
I'm not
upset at
scoring
Abbas.
anything. I'm just getting familiar with people. That's all.
Is that what we
sounds
call it
creepy.
now?
Ouch. Hi, my name is Abbas, and it's all from the voiceovers, by the way, which we may hear in the break. Okay, that's my God. If that's not sexual
Aditya
undertone, I
says,
don't know what is.
Varun looks like silvery dressed
I'm
like a normal human.
is this like a compliment? Is this like an insult? What do I take out of this? Is what I'm really thinking about right now.
I think it's both at once.
I think it's like a combination of both because like
It's-
Sylvie
may
is
I-
quite
may I-
young, but Varun is like Zaddy level. So there's that.
No. First and foremost, guys, it's a comment on beardism, which is like
Yeah,
racism, but
yeah.
for beards.
Yes.
Straight away,
That's
two
not a
beards
thing.
is the same.
That's not
No.
a thing.
That is a thing. But the problem is that Ayush, Silvery with his
Silvery.
4 layers. I'm so sorry. That Freudian slip is so unwarranted.
Please no. No.
The orgasms remain alone and all that, etc., etc. But those, I think the people can't take it anymore, Buzz. It's painful to
Yeah.
watch those 7 layers of clothing, and everybody else is in t-shirts, one piece.
But
This
today
guy.
everybody's fairly relaxed in their dressing.
No. It's when he's on the show that there's a lot of.
Oh,
Silvery
yeah,
difference.
that's true.
like a
yeah.
hobo.
He's a hobo who some designer met, and felt bad for, and then put everything on him. Yeah. All right. So, what
But
was
I
that
wanted
last-
to add, since you guys were talking about your internet connections, the internet connection in this building, a bird cut through the wire, and for 2
Wow.
days we didn't have the internet. Yes,
What?
So how do we do the show?
and our IT guy had to come on the weekend and sort it out, so that we get the internet. We had to put
Himisha
another
says
line and
everyone has
stuff.
glasses today.
Oh yeah,
and-
yes.
I have more
And
than
glasses.
one glass.
But my
There you
coffee has
I
not.
have a cup.
No, this is not.
Okay,
My
stop
coffee
it.
and water has not come.
That girl,
She asked for 2
Sarah, will
glasses.
never write in again.
I asked for 2
Yeah.
glasses. Not one has appeared.
Hey, have you got paid,
Nice.
Ayushi? What's the payment schedule like?
Wait, everybody, Sunshine07 has a comment saying, waiting to hear Abbas's sexy voice without interruptions.
Conveniently,
in the
Abbas.
voiceover.
Conveniently,
I
Abbas has
like
skipped
laughed
over.
through my tea right now.
He has skipped over the payment issue.
Yeah, but he's not responsible.
No, he's not. It's Vinay.
And you know
Who's
what they're doing
leaving,
to
by the
Vinay?
way?
I mentioned.
Vinay's leaving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
IVM?
yeah.
Yeah. Ayushi, it's a very touchy topic. Can I just tell you quickly?
Yeah.
The charges have not been substantiated.
Levied.
And the 2 girls who filed it and the 7 that followed, I want to just tell you, you can't just point fingers at a guy and, destroy his reputation. That's wrong. So, Vinay, we stand by you, man. We stand by you. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I would have said that, but I just do want to know what they said before I say that.
No, which means the next guy who's sitting right here also,
It's a
who
bit
Ayushi
like-
has not noticed at all.
If you
called
remember-
Sparsh. Yes, she has to start the process with him all over again.
So we have a new producer, but coming back to Vinay, it's the same Louis C.K. thing. He used to, how do Abbas
What?
will explain it.
There is no Louis C.K. thing. Vinay has kept all his clothes on in every recording.
No, that's not what they said.
Okay, I don't know who
You're
they
talking
is.
about the wrong
But
person
let's-
on the recording, Abbas.
Yeah, why are we talking about people who aren't here?
That's very
Silvery.
Because they can't
Vinay.
fight back. That's what
Sparsh.
bullies do, Abbas.
Didn't you
We
say-
take them apart because they can't say anything. Haven't you learned anything from me?
True. Yes. Should we go back to the elephant story, which is
Yes.
I want to
Because
know what
there
he's
are
drinking.
multiple.
Ayushi, sorry, I'm calling everybody the wrong
oh
name.
Varun.
I'm calling him Ayushi. Ayushi, you're driving me mad.
Oh,
Every
it's on
man
me.
with a beard is
It's
Ayushi.
on me.
What's
I
going on?
drink this thing called Vedic Kada
shave?
every day. It keeps my throat happy.
Oh, okay.
My
I'm-
God.
Bu-
Baba
I've become
Ramdev
that person now.
Zindabad.
Yes, I drink Vedic Kada. Kaja.
What is it, bud? What does it do?
I don't know. It just comes in a tea bag. I drop it into hot water and drink it.
Oh,
So
excellent.
it's
Is
got
it-
I'm sorry, like a mix of herbs and things.
Yeah, it's like
that, right?
pepper and like some other random stuff. It's like
what is
caffeine
supposed
without
to do?
caffeine.
Digestion.
No, I
Does
mean,
it-
I don't have coffee after 4 p.m. So I can sleep. I become one of those
Oh.
people who like monitor bio tracking and like track my
Wow.
sleep. I
If
basically
you
track
tell
everything.
me that you have now you've become an ultra human person,
I'm going to
leave
get.
this
I haven't
chat.
got it. It's on its way. The delivery is on its way.
If
You're
I
an
hear
ultra
one
human.
more person, if I hear
I'm
one
gonna
more
get
person
that,
say, I have biohacked my food cycle, I'm gonna punch my Instagram itself.
Right.
Abbas,
At the-
have you done any
Yeah.
of this? What
No,
Varun
I've
is
not
asking?
done any of
I don't
this.
think
I've
so,
just
yeah.
highlighted the comment.
Yeah.
More fan comments for me. Thank you so much, Sunshine07.
What the hell? Why are there only fan comments?
So
I don't know.
Sunshine
I don't know.
in my-
Abbas is
in my
only
estimation-
highlighting Sunshine 07 right now.
I am not highlighting. I am
No,
just.
but guys, come on. She's raised the bar. Now it's up to Toronto to fight back. Sarah from Toronto, where are you? Are you?
I think she's not joining today. She joins in for the 10 a.m.
Actually, they call you the
recordings.
prefect of IVM.
Is it prefect of IVM? Have you ever met a real prefect that you're calling me the prefect?
understand what's going
I wish
on.
there was some control.
fighting with Ayushi and praising Abbas.
Praising me,
Are we in
yeah.
a wrong, bizarre world or something? Is this like the
No, there you go.
There
Pritham
we
says,
go.
Pritham says
There
Ayushi should be
we-
permanent on Cyrus says.
There you
Thank
go.
you very much.
I
Prefect.
also
The world
agree.
is
Very
back in
happy.
balance.
Yeah, that's fine. So give somebody
Balance
tell
is
Silvery the bad news because now the numbers are full. We can't do anything.
No hobos.
Oh, there you go.
Sparsh-
Sparsh Patel
Sparsh
says
has
need
started-
Silvery back.
Is it
Don't
our
beat-
Sparsh? Not our Sparsh, no?
Is it you, Sparsh?
That's guts.
Apparently not.
It's
He
him.
just call you a desperate
it's not.
bully. Like
Desperate bully. That's Kim Jong-un above, I would say. Oof, that's huge.
Hmm.
Desperate, sex addict, and bully. Beater
No,
of
the
children.
middle one you've added
no one
yourself.
said that. It's just
I'm just
you.
putting it-
You said sex addict.
Two IDs were the same person, says Grimper Nango.
Sunshine and Sarah, two IDs are the same person. You know what? Again, I've mentioned this in the last episode, but I was on your side. I used to think these are fake IDs, but I don't know. Somehow
What?
they are real
Girish
real
is
people.
checking out her necklace. What's happened to our show? You are flirting with every woman who may
This
be
is
a
getting
man.
creepier with
and
every passing
people are
minute. I
checking
think
out
we
her
should get.
necklace. This guy's on some herbal
That-
tea.
No,
Finally,
Doesn't have
that's
anything
all
up
right.
to
Shavik
it.
has complimented to Cyrus. He says Cyrus is so handsome.
You've completely
You
lost-
bloody custard.
are you happy with the show now? Are you happy with the show now?
Can we should start the show?
Yeah,
That's
we
good.
should start.
We
the
should
show.
stop the show. Come on, have some class. What the hell are you doing?
No, I want to
The
go back to
elephant.
the Odisha elephant.
Yeah.
In the
Be
Mayurbhanj
careful, some
district.
politician might get upset that you're sort of, metaphor for.
No, it's hardcore. What
No, again, only you went there. Nobody else on the chat went there.
the way he
Update,
said it.
Ayushi's glasses have arrived. So now she will also be raising her
Who's the
glass
shoulder
with
that came in? What a lovely
us.
shoulder.
Shoulder
What a
is
good
our
looking. Give a
very
kiss,
own
Abbas. Give a kiss
Satish
for
bhai.
all of us. Yeah. Lick his ear. Come on, do the
I
right
don't know
thing,
why.
Abbas. If you're really a man, put your tongue in his ear for 2 minutes. Oh, damn
Okay,
it.
one
This
second.
podcast had potential and now we lost it. Yeah.
There I licked it. It wasn't
Yeah,
on
rubbish.
screen, but
Not
I
his
did.
rear, his ear. You idiot.
That was so bad, but it was funny. I don't know what's happened to my sense of humor. after
I
being
think
on
that's
the show.
Cyrus's
You-
USP.
you
So
just be
bad, but
careful.
so
So
funny.
bad.
Girish. Oh, Sandeep says I have a
There-
man crush on you, Varun.
I only
What?
the people only have man crushes on me. I only get that. Like I realize this. Like that is
But you
literally
don't.
what I get.
You're not affected, Varun. That's unfair.
I get two questions.
It's
Okay, I
almost
get two
arrogant.
questions. No, I get man crush and I get someone message me, sir, are you a trainer? I'm like, no, I'm like, I just like working.
Yeah, but
But you know, actually, Varun, when Ritasha and I had first come to the studio, I remember and this is now just to make you feel good, I'm not even going to type the comment, I'm just telling you, when you had come to the old studio, I remember you had walked in and both of us were like, who's that?
What a Greek god.
And we were like,
you ogled.
and
You ogled.
yeah,
You're an ogler.
we did.
You ogled Varun.
We did. And then Kavita told us he's married and he has
Oh,
a child.
right.
And
That stops
we
anyone.
were like,
Oh, Ayushi, what are you, like a naive 8-year-old now? Married.
no, we were very respectful.
Yeah.
It was
No,
respectful.
now she's telling us about her own qualities. So I immediately backed the horse up and said, no, Shadi hui, so I will not go forward.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we upgraded him to Zaddy.
Faye
At that
Norona,
time,
no
we were
relation
like-
to Naveen Norona, says Varun's voice is so sexy.
I
You should
do. I
voiceovers.
just
I mean, he has,
Ruckus Avenue video
he
just
does,
now.
he
right?
does show podcasts.
I just did.
And when he probably you won't recognize the voice because he has a versatility. Give us some of your range, for example.
I have 3 podcasts. 3.
That's fantastic.
problem.
Yeah. Beautiful.
There you go.
Lull me to sleep.
And
Keep
still
going.
make no money from
Count
it.
to 10.
Me
Okay.
and
Now that
Varun
you've all got
recently...
praise except me on my show. Can we move on?
Wait, someone said
Yeah,
handsome.
sure,
1 second,
okay.
Cyrus. The handsome
That was
comment came through.
sarcastic, you bastard. Did you pick it up? Shavik is one of our regulars. They all started laughing. Don't you understand the reaction? Nobody laughed when somebody said your voice is sexy. Not fair.
Nobody
I got to go to
laughed.
Spain.
That's-
Hmm.
Abbas, are we doing the show or what do you want to do?
The
Ayushi, what was your
elephant
reaction when you first saw
attacked
Cyrus? Okay.
attacked a 70-year-old woman.
I was literally like, Bakra. That was my reaction.
Shruti,
He attacked a 70-year-old woman, but which I guess
you're back
is
on the elephant?
common
Oh,
in that.
Yeah,
Varun,
back
who
on
are
the
you talking
elephant.
about?
Yes, I am back on the
Yes.
elephant. But what was surprising is that after attacking the elephant, she was brought to the hospital and she died. While the family and the tribe was doing preparations for her
Last rites.
funeral, this elephant showed up at the funeral, like mauled her dead body, and then went to her hut and then destroyed the hut.
And then they called other elephants and then they kind of rampaged the whole village.
What is
Yes.
the background? What
It
did
was
she
a
do
whole
before
mess.
that?
That's what.
Part one has
That's,
to be a
They
been
didn't
there for
tell-
the elephant to
elephant
behave like
didn't
this.
that's a
The
mystery.
calf was hit or killed or something.
She pooped near the elephant or something like that. Or...
That it doesn't.
No, he pleaded the 5th, so we don't know
Okay.
yet.
Talk about sensitive people.
There are
huh?
memes
These
going
two.
around of
You
this.
point fingers at me.
No, there's a meme of Oprah sitting with the elephant
No.
asking
No.
what
Why
did
really?
the woman actually do to you?
I don't know why this, but it was funny.
But as an
But you know,
an
it
animal
reminds me of.
expert,
Have you
Yeah,
guys
go
seen
ahead,
Teri Meherbaniya? I mean, before everybody's time, but
Hey,
no.
your
This is-
Wi-Fi is acting up again. I'm only hearing syllables. You know, like.
Teri Meher, he's asked us if we watched Teri Meherbaniya.
What
Oh,
is
that's
that?
what I heard.
A
I just
movie.
thought it was a wrong word.
I did not watch it.
What happens in
this
it?
reminded me of that. I don't know why. It's something connected to that. Like it's like the dog who took
What's the
revenge
story?
because of people who killed her master, his master, and
Okay.
I'm still picking up.
He's-
That's
that.
he's-
based on an.
Is targeted attacks a thing, Cyrus, for
K9 is
animals
also
and
the same story. They
elephants?
just lifted the story then. What is K9?
No,
K9 is
But
his main handler gets killed and then he goes back and takes revenge with the new guy. With,
K9
what's
I've
his
not.
name?
Teri Meherbaniya I've heard of. K9 I've not heard of.
no, K9 was literally the same story. But, you know, to answer your question of this, whether animals take revenge in
Yeah,
this way.
targeted
Dog
revenge.
In
and
fact, one of
Jackie
the
Shroff.
articles-
We stand corrected, Varun. Sorry. Yeah.
So by the way,
The-
the only connection there is
Huh.
that after the dog kills someone, it runs in this slow motion scenario with the garland and puts it on Jackie Shroff's his what do you call?
Of course.
And
he
you
Very
does.
think
brave
Jackie
is-
Shroff's drinking? I mean, come on.
Right, but Ayushi, you were saying?
No, I was saying that one of the articles that Vinay sent, and I actually read it this time, shockingly. But they listed a bunch of different animals that have actually, like there was a leopard that tracked her cub's poacher across state lines to extract her revenge in a way or whatever. Tigers who have followed
this is that they have the
hunters
killing.
who have killed a rival tiger and stuff like that. So there are examples of big cats and intelligent animals who have memory or scent or memory of certain scent or
Which is not based on impulse. which is not based
Yeah,
on
yeah.
impulse, which
No,
is
no.
not
This is not
expected of
impulse.
animals, because they're planning it like methodically and then going and doing it
Yes.
over time,
Yeah.
Yes,
which is
yes,
amazing.
and it's crazy. They've crossed like state lines. As in Abbas, these people would have not people. These animals would have
Without paying the
actually-
toll.
They are excluded. They come in that MP class of that.
Look,
Revenge
ministers.
is
I don't want to sound really
excluded.
mean, but when you talk about all these things, still what, 10,000 leopards slaughtered to one of these stories, 50,000 elephants dying to one of these stories.
Yeah, nobody's disputing
just-
that.
Oh, one
put that
second.
out there.
I'm not saying that the animals are bad for doing this. I'm on the animal side. You go after the poacher. Go.
Before we come back to Himisha, there was
puppies.
But there was a nice somebody, Sunshine,
Yeah.
the girl who liked you, said that Cyrus is the goat, and he did bring me to the show. But Abbas came out of syllabus.
Pause. Sunshine
she's still-
07 says
She's feeling bad for me. She
Cyrus
put
is the
something-
goat.
Yeah.
He didn't bring me to the show and has kept me hooked on. But Abbas came out of the syllabus. Out of the
Yes.
syllabus, also title of Varun Duggirala's book.
Everything's out of
There you go.
syllabus. Pull it out.
But
What a
Abbas,
flower.
understand, she's still sort of flirting with you, even when she was
Please,
flirting
guys,
with
buy
you.
book.
Not
It's on
so-
Amazon.
One second.
There you go.
Please, guys, buy my book.
Everything is out of syllabus.
I am also going to
Cyrus,
advertise.
do you have something to plug?
Rishi Piparaya's new book, Job Be Damned. Please
Rishi?
buy it because it's lying on my desk.
It's called
Oh.
Job Be Damned.
Then, Job Be
It
Damned.
fits our Rishi also.
Oh, sorry. Work less, career success. It's a rhyme. It's a poetry.
But one
Oh,
second.
Vinay wrote it.
This Sunshine is not trying to flirt with Abbas. I'm going to tell you, as a girl, she is flirting.
Yeah.
How do you know it's a she?
Hey,
Again,
Abbas,
I'm going to come back
once
to
you're
that.
getting
When
on
you
this
have answers
girl
of
request-
reduction on you.
Abbas, how do I send you Arts of Seduction
Huh.
by Seema Anand? Best position.
Please,
for-
you can fast it to me.
I will. Or I can just read throughout the show. Then I've already marked all the
What's-
dirty details. Huh. Very interesting. Varun, you must have this.
I'll just point out that you did interview the author of this book, and if you
Yeah.
go to the comment section, everybody's like, Cyrus for the first time looks like he has actually done research thoroughly before interviewing.
Obviously, the book is called Art of
Seduction.
I've done
Yes.
research frustratingly since the age of 14. I don't know what you're talking about. As have most of us, yeah. No, Himisha.
I have a
let's go to Himisha's
question.
comment. We can't ignore them. She said
Yeah.
something and I forgot.
What
that
was
was terrible.
Hemisha's
I don't,
comment?
you guys remember?
Hemisha was remember the monkeys in Maharashtra killing.
They'll kill those
puppies, yeah.
dogs, the
Yeah.
puppies. They would pick them up and throw them and all that. And I mean,
But
oh, God.
monkeys really have kind of evolved in a little asshole category, which confirms the belief that they're related to us.
Exactly,
Right.
superbly
Because
put.
this is like-
Bhavin is spot on. Yeah, really.
Yeah.
What is
They're
the difference?
constantly
They have-
scratching
It
their
makes
assholes.
sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
as well. I'm in a bit of a
It's
mood
like
today.
they're
Varun,
alleviating a
come on.
wedgie.
You don't have someone to do that for you. Arey, come on, yeah. What's
I'm
going
wearing
on?
that. I'm actually sitting on like that old person cushion you can buy where your spine kind of stays. I'm actually sitting on that right now.
Wait,
so I'm like, I've
what is
graduated
this
to.
cushion?
How come the Wi-Fi
Can I
is working
see?
fine when he tells us these horrible stories? And now, oh man, why?
What is this
Why?
cushion?
Why are you sitting on that? He's got piles.
Arey, it's very
It's
comfortable.
very
No.
comfortable and it puts less pressure on your spine,
Yeah.
so you can actually sit for hours and not have lower back pain.
You see, this guy's got nuts. Everything is
I've
clinically
crossed
scientifically
into-
thought through.
Honestly,
Every
that's what I was
second.
gonna say. Like, you're so evolved because everything
Yeah,
you're doing is
that.
like in betterment
that,
of
yes.
yourself. And
It's
I'm like,
either
I'm not functioning at this level
But
at
Varun,
all.
There's an element of narcissism now.
I also
Because
drink
it's like
tequila because
every-
it's gluten free.
There you go. Oh, it's a sick man.
Along with
Not a
sick man on our
what,
show.
Vedic Kadha.
Vedic Kadha.
Vedic Kadha.
Hey, Abbas, you
But
and
when he says Vedic Kadha, I just feel like you like read something and blow it on the Kadha and then drink it, and that makes it Vedic. I don't know.
No,
You
Is
the
that
don't know.
offensive?
No, one second.
I have told
You
you
stick to your
all the
religion
Vedic jokes,
and you let
let
him
the
Religion, okay.
Let him
I'll stick to my
I'm
religion.
telling you that from the
Exactly.
beginning. Just
What?
we don't do the Vedic jokes.
Okay, fine.
Let them do it.
Okay, I won't do the
Why don't you
Vedic
go for it?
jokes.
You're not allowed to make them, Abbas.
Ah, Abbas,
Yeah.
do we have to remind you? Read the
Sarah,
papers?
when's that Toronto visa coming?
Oh, no one is listening to this.
Oh,
show.
Sunshine's back. I repeat myself. I'm a woman, Abbas. I followed you on. Oh, you did? Okay.
How many?
Oh,
How
look
sad is it? I mean,
Why
I-
say? Let's
Yeah.
only
I
tell
agree.
stories.
Ayushi
Let's
should
only
be a
focus on
regular
this.
because whenever she
Varun,
comes,
Varun,
women
how
follow me
sad
on
is it that the
Instagram.
lady has to say I'm a woman. I mean,
But I said she was a woman. I said she was a woman. As a woman, I could tell when, I think sometimes you can tell. I said that she was. You doubted it.
I know. I owe you an apology.
Just showing how bad your game is recently.
Grim Fandango says Sunshine is an Autobot set up by Vinay, Rishi and Silvery together. They're not that smart.
No, they're not that
I mean,
smart.
their
But there's
first
a new
message
boy,
would be
Sparsh.
send
Sparsh
dick
is-
pic or
nudes.
something
Sparsh is
like
very
that.
smart. The new
Sparsh
kid.
is very like calm and composed for now. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give him 3 episodes before he loses his shit.
I think he'll be on tequila by the 4th, yes.
But I'm a bit worried. Like I've gotten used to irritating Vinay for things, but now
I know.
irritating a new
You can
person.
still irritate him even after he quits. Call him up at the new
Hey,
job.
Ayushi, we can, because he's moving to, can I say where? Anyway, it's in CST
It's
area.
in town. It's in town.
In town.
Wait,
Fountain.
What's in Fountain? There's another podcast
His new
studio.
job. No,
He's
you know
joining
those
Zara.
guys who, I think those guys in Fountain who sell all the dirty books and all that and sex toys
Oh.
and stuff. Yeah. So it's like a... It's
That's
a
where
huge
you got
offer
Art
for
of Seduction from, didn't you?
That's
Cyrus?
where I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife is saying, who's selling you sex toys? She's saying she thinks they are spectacle cases. Aisha, in some cultures, those cases are used for anyway. It doesn't matter.
But speaking of sex toys, this is a slight digression. But I came to know recently that now they have these the kind of sex toys where it doesn't matter if you're not in the same room, as in they're connected. One person in one corner of the world can press a button and it'll activate.
Call it telephone.
No, Papa. Yeah, but like as a sex
It works
toy.
on Wi-Fi.
Fine.
You're saying the electric current can be activated from elsewhere by somebody else.
Yeah.
So your pleasure is being controlled by the other
Where
person.
someone
through their
totally in
there and
another
going like-
country.
Ah.
Yeah,
clicking
isn't
like
that
a remote.
amazing?
Is it
Varun,
amazing
no, what
or
if-
is it just
What
a
if you
bit
press it the wrong
worrying?
time?
That's what I mean.
And again, is it
Hello,
is this
Zomato
one
delivery
more
has come and suddenly that guy person switches a
Listen, I
button.
want to hear what Ayushi has to say because she's the only significant person here. in
No.
terms of this conversation.
I
Yeah.
was going to say something like that. I don't think this. Do we need one more thing that needs to be scheduled and to put in your calendar? that
Or
this is
be
the time and
spontaneous
this-
with. I mean,
No,
No,
so
and
imagine
then the
if you're
Wi-Fi
at
will
work.
go.
Oh no,
No,
I
but
suppose
Wi-Fi,
you're not at
Imagine,
work with
imagine
your sex
delivery guy
toy.
comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bell rings for delivery and you suddenly press the button from the other side.
Yeah.
There's so much that can go wrong in this.
or right,
it's-
I mean, it's
there
up
like
to
a
the
movie where this
imagination.
happens. Catherine Heigl and
Again, it's a movie.
Gerard and what's his name?
Gerard Butler.
Which one?
Yeah,
where,
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
where
Abbas,
she
fight
actually,
them.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing
and
cinema
the remote gets
The Ugly
references. Where are
Truth.
you?
The Ugly
The
Truth.
Ugly, yes.
Abbas!
It's not just the Kiarostami
Abbas!
movies; it's romantic
knows it.
comedies as well.
Sunshine is smiling somewhere in the world.
I know.
Sarah is happy.
Hey, man.
Abbas is still the king.
1 second.
Oh.
No, this is so filthy. I shouldn't.
Hanji.
Because
Tell
this
no.
is what Cyrus has done to me. I was just saying this could help you in Toronto, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
I didn't think
let's
of it
go
that
there.
way. But I don't think those toys are available in India. I'm not spending
And that
dollars
stops
on
us
them.
how, Abbas?
It doesn't. The Relax lead says, I know a startup which got funded and manufactures sex toys classified under medical equipment officially. LOL.
No, but by the way, that's that.
That's okay.
Wow.
Is that allowed?
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
are you
yeah.
surprised at your own knowledge of sex toys, Ayushi?
No, because I have friends actually who started a company that makes toys for your pleasure. But
Who's Samir?
no, a Muse. It's called My Muse. Check them out. They're really cool. They're
Okay.
Indian made. It's really
Two of them
good.
from our part of the world. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. And in fact, they're a husband-wife couple. We did an episode with them
Wow.
also on the show. They're really nice, and they've started this
Wow.
company. But they were basically saying that even on Amazon today, like if you go and you type in like muscle,
Massagers. They're sold as
like
massagers, yeah.
and stuff like that, there's a lot that you can with one look know that this is only for one
Yeah,
thing and
yeah,
one thing
yeah.
That's
only.
so embarrassing.
Yeah.
So I'm the only person who buys the massager for massaging.
Yes.
No, Cyrus,
No,
you're
no, I
buying that
also have a
one.
massager for massage.
1 second, you're buying that gun.
Loser.
Anything I do is all wrong.
What gun is
This is a
this?
visual medium.
Why
also,
are you
be
buying
careful.
guns, Cyrus?
No.
What the hell are you doing?
It's that massage gun which has like a ball
Terragun,
at the end.
Terragun.
That thing exactly.
Hey guys, Costo gifted me that.
It's very good.
Did you ask him if it's brand new?
Subliminal message. I don't know.
No,
I
you
have it
should
here
use it on
somewhere.
your back. You should use it on your back.
On the shoulder, on my
Yeah,
deltoid. I
yeah,
use
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
even
it's
I use
really
that.
good. The pressure is
But
very
it's not
good.
for pleasure. It doesn't give you any pleasure.
That is an actual massager. That's not a sexual one.
Okay. Let's ask the expert, Abbas.
Cyrus, we have to go to a break.
What already?
Oh, already?
Yeah.
We're
I like how we've
talking
done like
about
one story till now.
one
One story,
elephant.
half a story. The
And I
elephant
got
came
this like
back and then
lovely
he
like
stopped.
note of like really serious business. I'm like, are we actually going to discuss like really serious news stories? I don't think that's going to happen. But I was like,
the
I've been
problem
proven right.
This is why Vinay is leaving because no topics of Vinay ever get picked. He's
you know-
revolting and he's quit.
No, but it's not just our fault. It's even the people listening. I mean, Girish Patil, one of our regulars who's got a wise head, he's after your necklace. First time I've heard him talk like that. So it's like they've got ADD themselves. They're all scattered all over the place. It's not just our fault. We were 2-3 girls who are hunting this guy down like predators. This
That's
poor
actually
Abbas
Have you heard
of
about the
Abbas.
vagina candle?
Excuse me, what?
Sorry, I have
We
time
only
for
heard
this.
one word. We only heard one word. So you need to say it
Vagina
again.
Important
candle?
word.
The vagina candle.
Candle.
Oh,
Ah,
from
okay.
Goop, right?
Yes.
Wow,
Is this the
Ayushi.
one which smells like Gwyneth Paltrow?
It's supposed to
Wow.
smell
Smells
like
like a vagina.
It smells
Oh.
like,
Smells like a
yeah.
vagina, yeah.
It's
We've
supposed to.
changed
Yeah.
the show. This show is something else. Unbelievable.
No, have you tried it, Varun?
No, they don't ship
okay.
to India. I want to figure. I'm very curious about these random things. So I would actually
Yeah.
buy it, just figure out how it is. But I don't think they ship to India.
I think it'll go with the herbal stuff he's taking and that seat he's sitting on. I mean, it just all works in the right area.
Yeah, but like that's the right. I would fully expect to, like, if you saw Varun's like work office, you would maybe see that Goop candle there and be like, cool, he's that
This is
guy.
after you ogled him when he was an innocent lamb walking in the office. You were
Here's
3
the
other
thing.
girls.
I admitted it though, and I have come clean with.
But tell
My,
me, the moment you found out he was married, you lost interest.
Yes, because I'm respectful.
Well, it's a psychological thing that's fostered on us through the classical conditioning from childhood. Where a lot of people, the moment the person is married, like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't have
obviously,
that problem.
Gaya. No, now
If they're
he's
married, I like them
married to
more.
his wife. I can't be
Yeah, I know.
like. Also,
know,
we
I'm
were
just saying.
we were just so nervous to be sitting in that studio. I think we were in fact there to do our first episode with Cyrus. Like he was going to introduce Agla Station and all.
Right.
You were there. This
Yeah,
is
I
back
was
when you
there.
were doing.
Yeah.
And this is when Cyrus, like the first time I'd ever met him, and you couldn't get a word in. And anyway, I was like, my God, you're going
What?
to make us do a podcast. Obviously.
Would you please tell Vivek to
Cyrus,
stop listening to you and give me
would you tell,
attention?
please, who's Vivek?
Vivek,
Who's
please stop listening to the podcast and pay attention to, I presume, Erki is a girl.
And Vivek has replied saying we can just chat here. Abbas only reads the
Vivek's
text.
near the Eiffel Tower for some reason.
What is this show? This is
There's an
not.
internal chat going on in the chat room. It has nothing to
But
do
they're
with
not
the show.
off. He's pretty much spot on, frankly, because whatever happens, Abbas's texts are
Vivek-
read.
Vivek
Anisha,
and
I could read,
who's
came in
the
the middle
other
and-
woman? I would recommend those long distance toys for you guys.
Don't say long.
Yeah.
You're setting high standards. Leave
Okay,
it.
whatever. Also,
Um,
Cyrus, I'm crestfallen today because I forgot to plug the t-shirts. I just realized.
Oh, and by the
I
way,
was
Silvery's
so
plugging is very
happy.
different. Silvery's
I
plugging.
know. Silvery
wanna go
doesn't
for it?
plug.
Go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
Silvery
What
plugging.
What's happening
One
What
second.
is
in
it?
this chat
One
box?
second.
After the break.
Vivek, oh
Break up,
shit!
break
Are we
up.
having a live breakup on our show?
Okay, live break in
Erki
the
saying,
chat box.
Vivek, I'm breaking up with you.
No. What's going on? Vivek.
Why is
you
everyone
I
never
need
know
to
what's
read
coming
this.
next.
side though?
One second. I don't know. We should
Vivek,
go in the
you
break.
can
I'll
listen
try
to
and
this
figure
later.
out what's happening.
Okay, but if they're really having a breakup, can they come back and chat about it on the show? Because we have
Yeah,
no
sure.
topics. We had one elephant, and now we're down to what, a plant or something? What have we
One
got left
second.
after that?
Vivek is a womanizer.
Is he?
How do we know?
That-
We don't know.
The dog, Vivek. I don't know. I'm just going to go with
I'm gonna
whatever
take
Ayushi
Vivek's
says.
side.
Elephant.
I feel Vivek is being frowned upon unnecessarily. I'm going to take his side. I think he's a great guy. Probably a womanizer, but that's not the worst quality. What about spitting? I hate people who spit. It's
Okay,
really
hold
bad.
on. 1 second.
Bring that
No. 1 second. You just equated womanizing and spitting in the same level?
I'm just saying you don't think about other things that irritate. Like spitting
Guys, can we
irritates me much
concentrate on Vivek and
Womanizers
his
between the
soon-to-be
woman and him.
ex-girlfriend?
Yes, what is happening in this chat box?
Can you get me coffee? Oh, he's a sexist also. You sexist womanizer. You deserve to be broken up with.
Oh, she sounds like my wife. She's just bullying him. No, Vivek.
No,
fight.
Vivek is bullying her.
Oh.
Vivek is
asking her for the
bullying
coffee.
her. Yeah.
Oh, is that
And
it?
she just wants
Play it
Vivek to
again.
give him attention and not
we have
listen to
that-
this podcast.
Can we have Erki's line again? And we don't even know if Erki is a girl, by the way, guys. I
Oh,
thought that
now
it's a
you
bad
now
thing
you
to
are
go with
suspecting if she's a girl. When I get compliments, I'm like, oh yeah, that is definitely a girl.
girls. Well, as far as
Okay,
I know,
Vivek,
Anisha's
Vivek,
only girl who listens.
this
Like
winner
Tisha
is like
Kesho,
going to break. Don't break.
I think
What are we
need a
doing?
break.
Yeah,
No,
Silvery
we
will
need a
break
should
that.
go into a
Silvery
break.
never let us do this.
So loud.
Yeah.
We'll go for a
Okay,
break.
apparently, it's a break. Everybody's
Yep.
the break.
It's time for a break.
We'll come back about the elephant after the break. Yeah. I would just like to quickly say, while no one's paying attention, that Vivek Erki, please work it out. I know what a breakup is like. I miss Jupiter already. Don't speak it. Now, I see the name, it hurts me. I don't like to see the name. I am the next break. I'm going to just stay away till it's over. But really, honestly, Abbas,
Yes. Yes,
is there
I'm
anything
right
more in
here.
this show? Can we wrap it up early?
No, I just want to ask you about that wonderful shirt that you're wearing,
Ah,
Cyrus.
Oh,
damn it.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah, there it is.
You can get various t-shirts from the IVM website. We have merch for Cyrus Says and other shows as well. You need to log on to the IVM podcast website, and there's a shop tab which will redirect you to the t-shirt page, and you can order the t-shirts in various designs and various sizes. And
But you didn't use that voice. You're not saying it with the sex
Which
voice. That voice that you sell everything with
Sex
that voice. Like a platform announcer with something between his butt
Ladies and
cheeks.
gentlemen,
Yeah.
we have a surprise for you. You can get your IVM merchandise now. Log on to the IVM podcast website and go to the shop tab.
Ching!
From there, you'll be
Ching!
you shall be redirected to the
I feel like I'm on a flight.
shop page, and you can order yourself wonderful t-shirts in various sizes and colors.
Now let's do it like
Enjoy.
Silvery. And you got the
Go to the IVM page and
I'll just get around
You
to
guys
it.
are such assholes, yeah. He's not even here to defend himself.
go to the
That's the
IVM
whole
podcast
deal.
website and get some t-shirts, yeah.
Vivek has commented, guys. Vivek has commented.
Yeah,
Oh,
get back
what
to
was
it.
Vivek's comment? Can you go back to Vivek's comment, please?
Bolo.
Vivek says, I will go. I think she's going to keep commenting if I don't. Cyrus says, but Vivek listens.
Vivek. Hi.
Played Vivek. Played. Do you guys think that they actually did this whole thing so that their comments should be shown?
Yes.
That's, it's a
100%.
conspiracy
Marketing
to hide
101 for us.
hide comments that praise me and hijack over the comment section.
Yes.
But anyway, let's go to the next news piece. So this is similar to something we've discussed before, Cyrus. In Nagpur, a man went to an ATM and tried to dispense 500 rupees, and instead of 500 rupee notes, he got 500 rupee notes. And very soon this news spread like wildfire, and people came up lining in front of the ATM to get money. And then one upright citizen actually went to the police and brought this to the attention, and then the ATM was shut for the time being
But,
till they was fixed.
my
Silvery
question is,
working
why
in the ATMs also.
Yes.
But why, Abbas, why go to the police? It's not their job. Their job is to make sure the VIP goes safely up and down. That's it. You can't waste their time with these kind of things. I'm against it.
Right.
Don't hassle police. They've got so much on their plate, standing at attention for hours and making sure I don't travel anywhere. That's what they have to do. You can't bother them with ATM malfunctions. And by the way,
This
did
is
you
how
have-
you know Cyrus got stuck in traffic recently.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
and you didn't? You didn't on Tuesday, that horrific day?
No.
I wanted to leave the country. I just couldn't find my way out.
But you're going, Nana, relax.
In fact, the sentence is one of the bank customers alerted the local police, who rushed to the ATM and shut it down.
Basically,
Or
what
try their luck.
happened was they
Did
Or
they
try their
really?
luck. Yeah.
they put
वो क्या बोला?
the
500?
500
They put the 500 notes in the 100 rupee tray.
So every time someone went to withdraw 500, instead of getting 500 rupee notes, it came out as 500 rupee notes. So it was like a
2500.
field day.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Every time. It's a good deal.
Hey, Ayushi,
There's
the way
somebody
the
I
Indian
don't-
market is looking right now, that's the best deal we can get. I mean,
Honestly.
don't look away.
Will the bank customer be asked to return the money though? The ones who
No,
withdrew?
they said that no one has been
Fleeced.
prosecuted or booked or anything in this thing.
Ramanathan is asking, did the good citizen who called the cops get a reward for this? The
He's
news
that-
piece doesn't mention
hate
it.
that citizen.
I don't
He's
think
got a
they
lot
He's
did.
that
of,
guy in
people
class who
cursing him.
reports on you. You know the guy who
But
reports on
you
the other kid.
face the wrath of all the people who are getting money. Who are like,
Yeah.
oh, ek bande ki wajah se abhi. हाँ.
And from a tax point of view, I mean, come on. I mean, you pay so much for nothing. So once in a while, if these things happen, you should let it go, man. It's unnecessary.
No, actually, but he did the right thing. No, he did the morally right thing.
There's no morally right. The morally right
I
thing
don't know.
is that they should have stood in line and waited for the next one to get a bumper. That's the morally right thing. I'm sorry. I don't know what you people are saying. I disagree with this podcast. Let's end it. Let's shut it down. Enough is enough. Varun,
No,
take
but
over.
how will
What's your
women
show
hit
called?
on
Let's
me
have your
then?
show. Where's her show? Where's Ayushi's show?
Ayushi's show is on the IVM website. It's called Agla Station Adulthood, and you can listen to it on any of the podcasting
By
platforms.
Agla, you mean like final?
It was.
No, next.
We didn't know.
Aakhri station nahi, Agla
We didn't
station.
know that our Agla station was the Aakhri station,
Oh,
actually.
damn you guys, you poignant poets, you insensitive fucking sex toys, my foot. Okay, what is the topic? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
The topic is the recruitment drive that the Prime Minister has declared. Agnipath, where it promises to hire 10 lakh young cadets into the army by the end of 2023. The plan, from what I understand...
No, 46,000 this year. 46,000 recruits this year.
Right.
10 lakhs is his employment plan. You're mixing up two numbers.
Right. So from what I
Abbas,
understand,
let
all
Ayushi
of them will.
Uh.
Okay, go ahead. All of them will serve 4 years in the military, and then 25% of them, the best of the best, will
Stay, and then 75% can get released, and they.
Why can't we
will
do this with
leave.
comedy? You give a
But
guy a
from what-
chance, 4 years,
From what
and then
I
you throw him
it
out.
happens in comedy. From what I understand,
And it's because of Silvery.
the ones who
Abbas,
are
Silvery is
not
on which year?
picked. Silver is on. Well, he just turned 30, so I don't know. I've lost track. From what I understand, the ones who get rejected after 4 years don't get the perks of
They-
of
they
the
don't.
army.
Yeah, so they
people.
don't
Yeah.
get. Basically, they don't get a pension, and pension is
Or
like
up.
1/5 of the budget of it's our military budget is like
Right.
1/5 is just keeping up with pensioners. Yeah, that's the problem with it. They're upset because the reason
Can
a
I-
lot of people join the army is for the benefits
Right.
long
Can I
term.
tell you, I want to be honest. I'm really happy that I'm no longer between 17 and 21, though you can't tell. 'Cause I don't think army life would suit me after a point, and I'll explain why. I like the discipline part; it's not really a problem. The problem is the food. I know because I've shot for MTV Karakwasla. I've shot it for 5 days. The whole place they serve non-veg food only twice in 5 days. I was like, I can't go fight China. I mean, with like vegetables, I don't have a
Yeah,
chance.
just lack of
We need to get you on the
protein in your diet.
plant diet now, Cyrus. Plant diet.
No, bro, I can't take a chance, man. I got to be in fine fettle. I'm fighting for my
Varun,
country.
he
man.
is on the plant diet. Whoever eats
I'm-
plants, Cyrus eats them.
He's on to the next level.
Yeah,
Abbas,
he's taking
fight
it
now
really
for
serious.
us. Fight for our people. This is not right, yeah. The way they treat us.
No, my will to fight is almost gone now. I mean, how much?
so
will I
who
fight?
out of you would be in the army happily for 4 years
I
as a
wanted
young
to
17-year
join
old?
when I was
Rishi.
younger.
Rishi would be a good army person. He's
You think?
thin, he's upright, and like he reaches on time, leaves on time.
I have
very
a question.
dedicated.
Thin and upright is what you
Yes.
started
Yeah.
with.
Was really the magical Indian army, thin and upright.
Fat and lazy is definitely not making it to the army, right?
But the whole idea is that you become less fat and less lazy once you go there. Yeah, I don't think too many of them are
I don't know,
large
man.
built after that. Yeah, don't worry.
It's kind of like this giant plan to just have a bunch of little mini nationalist people come out
Yeah,
of the
I was about to ask that.
every year
The
release.
criticism is that this is like a en masse
Also-
to shut people up who are making noise about unemployment. You're like, there
Right.
you go. At once, we're gonna employ.
I want to
But
know
you
how
know,
many.
the protests and all are because of the pension thing. It's
I just
not,
want to say, Aditya SK says Varun eats plants, Silvery smokes them.
yeah, but then I want to hang out with Silvery.
Ayushi, but how many vacancy road? It's okay. You've discussed sex openly and toys. Now, what is there when you want to discuss weed or whatever? I mean, now it's a bit late, no? Slowly, the list will be made, and then you'll be known as a Desh
Let's
Drohi,
just
and
quickly
you'll
move
be
on.
sent to
Quickly
the
move
border.
on, please. Just stop this.
You were
Move
saying
on.
something about Nepencey Road.
I don't know how many guys from Mapinsi Road will join the army. I mean, in that list of people, because they're the
No, but
first.
they
to-
won't. But I think people are confusing this with again, I can't believe
Wasn't there a short
not- I don't-
term commission thing before
not
where you
supporting
could actually
this.
go
Of
for a few
course.
years and kind of come out?
100%.
That was anyway there, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just it's more about the rebranding, the
rebranding,
renaming of it, and people are getting upset as if this is like a conscription thing. No,
It's
it's
not
not.
conscription.
This is
Okay.
it's
But what about
not.
sexism?
It's about
It's only for men, right? Why not women?
no.
It's for both.
In fact, the way that they're selling it, the government is selling it, is that this will now level the playing field in some shape or form. I don't know how much.
But
though.
it's basically
That this
rebranding.
application process will be the same for men and women.
Right.
But Varun,
Oh, so
right, this is
50% will be
rebranding.
women, the recruits.
It's not about
Out-
50%. So this is a lot of women have the problem that there's no quota. There's no like X marks the spot for how many women you're going to take. It's open. All India is
So
the
they'll say
same
on
because
merit. They'll choose you on merit or testing or whatever, and whether male or female is secondary, right? Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
and then they had this other thing. Another reason that they tried to float it was like this will be an all India equalizer because right now they have a lot of specific recruiting numbers for certain communities of
Right,
people.
right.
So they don't want to do that anymore because if now you're only like those that battalion legacy thing that they
Right,
had, they want
right.
to do away with all. I mean, I think the better way of doing this would have been to run like a pilot project to see whether this actually works, run it on a smaller scale. I don't think you can change your whole recruiting system
So why are there so
overnight.
many violent protests happening for this?
Because of the pension thing, because a lot of people
Yeah.
who would
Also,
sign up for it now, if you don't make
They
the
want
cut
to increase
after
the
that
bandwidth of the age,
75%,
apparently. I thought they didn't want to go. I couldn't understand. I was like, oh God, mujhe nahi jana hai. But they want to increase the bandwidth, the length of the age the thingy.
they
Yeah, to
Starts at
21.
17
So they
and a
want it to be
half.
more than
17
that.
and a half
Give
to
people a
21.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wanted it to be more than
I don't want to mention the states, but some of them don't have the birth certificates.
There's a lot of
Ayushi.
valid.
I
So
mean,
it's a
they're
bit embarrassing
called
for them. They're not sure about, it's a shy the Philly situation.
they're called Jawans in the army. So they have some
Oh,
Oh,
4 years of
oh,
comedy
oh.
and
By
then
the
you
way,
move.
what you just said
Promise
is the
me.
reason why that.
You make the move.
No, I'm genuinely.
No,
Ayushi has an explanation.
no, and you're saying Jawan, but
Yeah.
that's another reason that they've been saying is that
No,
they want
Jawan.
to lower the
What do you
average
want,
age
like
of the
15?
army because they think that it's too old right now.
There you go.
Because
No.
no, it's currently the average age is 32.
child
They want to
soldiers,
bring
right?
it. It's no, but average age is 32. They
Ah.
want to bring it to 26.
Okay.
Ayushi
the
has a thing
next
for silvery.
10 years or something
Okay.
like that.
Is it true?
Satyajit says, knew it. Ayushi had a thing for silvery.
Yes, you
That's
know.
what you got out
One
of all
second,
the
that is what you got out of it. That's cool.
One second. I want this on record. Did you ogle at Silvery the first time you met him?
I want it on the record. No.
Somehow I'm convinced it's true.
But that's because Silvery was our producer at one point. Like I've known him for a long time. Like it's not
No,
just
but the first
because
time
of
Varun
Cyrus.
walks in, you made it into a Hindi film opening and all that. Now poor Silvery is just hanging there for. I mean, there's nothing.
That's
I mean,
that's how she got out of Varun's
Yeah.
whatever aura.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, I
Well,
like that you
yes,
guys
Silvery.
have taken such a sweet compliment that I was giving Varun and you've run with it in this
not
opposite
not
way.
we,
Hey, Abbas.
just one person.
Abbas.
That's Cyrus.
One
Then
person.
she meets you, me, and Silvery. So now she's off men. It's like like the
I
whole
was
thing is
graceful
changed.
in my
I
blushing.
can
We
believe
weaned
that.
her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all cured me.
Not Abbas.
Oh yeah,
Abbas is
I
quite-
have enough guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
I need one.
Show off.
Sunshine07, where are you? Stop highlighting
She's
his
there.
comments.
She's there.
Vinay.
She's there. She's there.
There you go.
I'm still here trying to work on the
work
side.
Work?
How sweet. I
Give-
should
give
say
this
sweet.
show-
I'll get
But then
fired.
watching this show is causing breakup, so I guess it's good in the background. Okay,
I don't
let's
think
take.
so. Yeah.
You want to do like AMAs or this whole show has been
no,
an
no,
AMA?
you can take one
No,
more
but
topic and then go.
Vivek, now that you bring up Vivek and Erki, it sounds like a nice, open, modern couple who are just having it out in the open in front of everyone. It's very therapeutic. Right,
Royal
Aisha, you
Access
bloody
comment.
idiot! Yeah.
Silvery
Come
today
to
उस
the
दिन अपन 4 बजे तक पिया. पिया
The
नहीं,
thing is-
that other thing.
Yeah, that's also Pia, na, in Hindi. What do you
Puka,
say?
puka.
You say
Pia.
Pia only.
Yeah,
Liya,
I think
chalo,
it's Pia.
Liya.
Oh हाँ पिया
I
yeah,
think it's
actually.
Pia.
Uh,
मेरा
Oh, I'm
पिया.
teaching the antecedents from UP how to speak Hindi.
Wrong Pia.
This is a crap show. This is really a crap show.
We're gonna have a new president soon, Cyrus. The presidential elections. are about
Mamta's
to
got a
get
few
underway.
names in the hat. Let's see how that
Uh,
plays out. Yeah.
Well,
I feel so bad. She really tried to make a coalition of the opposition.
Yes,
These fuckers
and they were like,
were like,
"No."
no. I was like, Chutia, oh, you deserve this. You
Did you
deserve
watch
this
sex
now.
talk?
wow.
Get weed.
Ayush is not
Bring
holding
in
back
Hindi
today, guys.
abuse, guttural language
You know,
on
this is
this
what happens when you
classy
get me
show.
at the end of a
Children.
This is what happens when I come at
for
the end
the
of a
evening
work
sessions,
day.
yes.
The evening, morning, I'm so
Morning, she's
proper.
fresh and happy about to start the day. I'm like,
Listen, I think
"Fuck
that's
you."
really fair. I mean, exactly. You got to take it out somewhere. And some marketing thing that went wrong at 11:30 is coming out here now. That's
Yeah.
fine.
No,
Yeah,
but
what do you do?
the opposition, including Mamta Banerjee, put forth Sharad Pawar's name as the presidential candidate, and apparently he's not. He said no because he said he still has a political innings left in him.
But also, Her Majesty said no.
Oh,
Okay, now,
took me a second.
but didn't they also offer Farooq Abdullah's name?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was the
Yeah.
like the second or third choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So
who's
it's like the
is there
IPL in
a-
a sense.
But
Is
the-
there
No.
a candidate from the government
No,
side?
they
Not
haven't
yet.
said it. But they like the thing is with them, they're really like I think they'll just spring. They just love surprises.
Right.
They love to just announce one day that like demonetization, this cadet thing. You don't know
Yeah.
what. And they're the same party actually who nominated like Kalam right at once.
Yeah.
So you don't
As
really
long as
know
not
where they
Congress,
come
now
they're
from.
Yeah, I just hope
Yeah,
it's not a
yeah,
polarizing
yeah,
figure.
yeah.
So far, even up till this current president, all presidents have been like fairly.
Oh, I think Kalam surprised the powers
Acceptable.
that be in the sense that he was his own man, which they didn't sort of
Exactly,
understand
yeah.
because we've not really had that
Exactly.
before. With no disrespect to the position of the office, etc., etc.
Absolutely.
Even a Pranab Mukherjee was respected by the opposition. Right?
Yes. So I just think that like there's no understanding of where they're going to go with this
Right.
because at this point
Why can't they
What
go
if
left
they-
field? Why can't they make me the
they-
president? Which is completely out,
I
out of the
endorse
blue,
this.
you know?
Yes.
I'd endorse
just-
that.
And neutral
Yeah,
in
I
a
agree,
sense.
I
What do
agree.
I care? I just want the VIP presence to stop, which I'll
But you have to wear
start.
shirts then.
I'm like,
Cyrus.
he's
You have
coming to
you have
town.
clothes.
Cyrus, would you really, if you became a VIP, would you not would you not like the road to be clear for you while you're traveling?
Abbas, on the few times I've had bouncers for some shows and all that, it is the most embarrassing thing ever. They wonder why. The first thing, I'm one of the bouncers with the bouncers. They don't know who's pushing who. And secondly, it's just so rude, to push people aside or scream at them for no reason. It's just wrong. Don't you think it's wrong? Why are they doing that? We're not like Salman Khan, where actually he can get the crowd can fall on him or something. So for most, I mean, come on, the VIPs moving around 200 cars, 50 bikes, stop the roads for 20 minutes, all the way to Andheri from South Bombay, completely the whole stretch from like 3 to 9 going berserk. Why? Why can he go by train? We got perfect public transport here in Bombay. Take the train and go. Why do you have
Jim
to do this?
Fandango says if Cyrus becomes the president, Nakabandis will be over, at least in Sobo.
The police will be overhauled. I will overhaul the police. They will understand that they have to work for society. Samaj ka seva.
You know that
My limited
presidents
Hindi will
can't
be
do
used there.
these things, right? Like,
I will take over. Like Kalam, I will find my path.
Chirag Shetty says Cyrus, just a second ago, the way you started, it seemed like a campaign speech. Like,
Yeah.
I will make the police
I
realize.
will take over.
Take over. Either
It sounded more like a
either
Pakistan
or a
president,
dictator,
but
I can't say.
agree.
But,
Singham,
whichever.
Suryavanshi, Cyrus.
Heads will roll. Abbas, heads will roll.
Singham,
And only one
Suryavanshi,
producer will
Cyrus.
stay. Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
this sort of-
god, then I don't endorse this. Okay, Vishwa Yatri says president doesn't have power. Yeah, true, in India it's only
They do though. I
No,
mean,
no,
at
it's
the
a
end of
grey
the day,
area.
they're still-
Not really.
It is if tomorrow
So
he
they
does
can
decide
reject the
to-
bill once. Let's look at it. So you reject the bill once,
Yeah.
and second time they have to accept it. So it's a titular head, all that is there. But when he starts putting his hand up and saying, "Look, I'm not happy
mean,
with
he
this, or I'm questioning
he can
this
give-
Supreme Court judgment, or whatever," it starts having a little, presence.
It's soft power.
It's
This
soft
is
power.
all
It's
soft power.
symbolism.
Exactly.
presidential
And then
pardons
people rise
can
up with
pardon
him.
And presidential pardons.
people who get life sentences or death penalty. The president can pardon them on the appeal of the family.
And the president's supposed to do what Parliament and the Prime Minister and the Cabinet says. But at the end of the day, like Cyrus said, if you had like some crazy
Or she.
but we had one woman and
yeah.
she
Okay, already.
besmirched the whole office.
Don't do
She
that.
did. Okay, but what I'm saying is that position, at the end of the day, like you said, it draws so much attention. It gets people talking. Tomorrow, if the
It's like
president
a brand
currently-
ambassador for the country, and then
Yeah.
supposing
If
it's a liberal
Ramnath-
view, for example,
Yeah.
the liberals then feel muscular and empowered, and they sort of rise to the occasion, and then in a democratic forum you sort of push it, hopefully by the right processes or whatever. So I do think they play a
Absolutely.
role. I don't think they don't play a role.
I
Whatever
think it does
happens.
matter as an election. I don't think people should look at it, and also people don't
Shruti-
realize that it's also other stuff that comes into it. It's not just the position. Anyway, never
Shruti is
mind.
saying Cyrus will do great work for dogs.
I will do
I'm
great work
sure.
for dogs, but all those private dog owners who don't walk their own dogs, who don't give their dogs enough time, my dogs will testify to that. They will be punished because I will be swift. My justice will be swift. Absolutely.
Cyrus, I'm looking to adopt a dog. Actually, will you help me?
All right. Can I name the dog? You cannot
No.
name them Greek or Persian names because then when Raju walks them, you know what will happen. So the names you're allowed are Tommy, Biscuit, Moti, and Pappu. These are the 4 names.
Rambo.
Rambo is good. Can't mess up Rambo. Yeah, okay, I'll go with Rambo. Chalo, 5. Of course,
I
we'll help
have a
you.
name in
WSC, Welfare
in,
Stray Dogs.
mind.
We'll
Would
take
you
care of
like
it.
to tell us?
I don't want to tell you the name till I get the dog. Then I'll bring the dog.
But what is the name?
Cool.
It's actually it's Shiloh from that Neil Diamond song.
Yeah,
Like Shiloh when I was young. I really like that name.
This guy,
So that-
Abbas, doesn't like Neil Diamond.
Yeah, I don't know the song or the name.
No,
Because
I don't
he
know the
spells
song
Neil,
But I like the sound of
K-N-E-L-L.
it. Shiloh.
But I need to find
Shiloh,
now
when
the
I was
dog.
young.
Okay. But when you
Salpeta.
think of Shiloh, what's the kind of dog you...
One second.
It's just a little
Can you get my
fluffy
pill?
little thing.
It's called Europa. It's upstairs. They'll show it to you. Just go. I have to take my Europa pill because they got bread and food to eat.
Okay.
Please get my pill. I can't eat dinner.
Okay, fine.
Europa, just read it. It's in my pill pile.
Till then you can describe the dog that you were going to
Yeah.
get.
And like
Silver is a great name.
That's right. I agree.
I hope it's a pug.
No, I don't like
Ouch.
pugs. They have too many
Even
health issues.
like even I feel bad now for Silvery, and that's saying something. Shall
But you could
Silvery
be
aim
a
at
nice like
Cyrus?
husky, like a Siberian husky called Silvery is actually nice. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Nice.
That's a nice name because it goes with the vibe of.
Yeah.
But can you imagine the
Silvery.
compliment to Antariksh
Shiloh,
that you
when
are a
I was
husky
young.
level
Shiloh beta.
person? That's why?
Oh, Shiloh beta.
Why are you ruining this for me?
Hey, one sec.
Shiloh,
Your
Mr.
hardcore
Bondiya.
Guju. Hey, Ayushi, some hardcore Guju relatives will say silo. The H will go.
I
Hey,
won't
silo.
introduce it.
You have a second name for them. Just a
Yeah,
simple
that'll
one.
have to be
Yeah.
another name for them.
Silvery,
Okay.
Ayushi, and Shiloh. Wow, we got like a rock band.
Where
Water,
is this
water.
going with?
She's giving me the
Antariksh
Europa
and I
pill
am
without
confused.
water. How do I drink it, bro?
It's not going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to go to the AMA.
I
Shobik
need this
Bakshi
pill to
says,
get over the show. Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Board Brocha.
I'm so bored. I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
Please review Brahmastra trailers. Iris, did you see the Brahmastra trailer?
Oh,
I
Well,
saw it.
thank
why
you,
don't
Varun,
you
for that.
review it? Let
I've been
Varun
watching
review
Yeah,
only
it.
Varun.
documentaries on real serial murderers now for the last,
You know,
they
when
call
you were kids,
monsters.
you used to
There's
get
this thing on
those
YouTube.
small fluorescent band dadas you could move around in front of you. It felt like the entire trailer was that. Like you got multicolored fluorescent bands in front of your hands and you're moving it around. And I'm like, what is going on?
It's
What
like a
are people
Govinda song.
smoking? Yeah,
There's
that's
so
what
much,
the entire trailer was.
CGI in the trailer that you couldn't understand
What's happening?
happening in a way. Like you couldn't understand.
So I can
I mean,
take
you want
it
it
you
to be
guys are
good
fans.
because it's
I'm
like 10 years
cautiously
of work, but-
optimistic. Yeah, cautiously optimistic. It looks decent. I hope the story and other things also live up
I
to.
just
You
can't
got a lot
believe
of
there's
pressure.
3 parts of it.
No,
I
no,
mean,
but he's
the
got
first one does
Sunshine
well.
and Toronto and all these people looking up to Abbas to give them the right guidance. I just be careful. The pressure on your shoulders is a lot. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, but I think we'll all watch it. I think we're
Yeah,
all gonna
yeah.
go watch it for sure.
You know, someone actually said this. It's like Nagin on steroids. This one trailer comes on like.
Laurie said I had a seizure watching the trailer.
That's, by the way, there should be a seizure warning before. Like, some music videos have a seizure warning.
Yeah, it's
They
hardcore.
should have it.
This
There's a lot
podcast should have
happening,
a
like-
seizure warning. AMA for Varun.
Manozar says, AMA for Varun, listener of Think Fast regularly, love the brosis mans of you too.
What?
I love it. He does it with a co-host, Cyrus.
No, I
Your
know, but I never thought
bad
it was bro
jokes-
sis. I've seen the show, by the way. It's not bro sis. It's like proper chemistry. Where's the bro sis? I didn't get any bro sis.
You know, we've
In the
never
trailer,
met, right?
Suchita
You know, me and
says-
Suchita have never met.
But
We
that
have
was in
never
the
met in
pandemic.
person.
Now you still haven't met. She's in Delhi,
met.
right?
She's in Delhi, but she's come to Bombay and I've gone to Delhi, but
No
we still
wonder
haven't
the
met.
fire still burns. I think Aisha, you stay away from me. This is the best way to have a relationship. I love this thinking. Thanks, guys. Vivek, if you're listening, just stay away from her. Yeah.
But one second, they had a question for
The question
He
was
wants
Varun. Why
more
did it
jokes
go
from
away?
Suchita. I will let
from
you know.
Suchita, yes.
She needs better jokes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Because lately, I've been the one with the jokes, weirdly enough. So I think I need to bring in more jokes from her.
Unless, what do you think they're ordering out or food or something? With just, I want more jokes and mention the word yes twice. And what's going on? Listener of Think Fast. Okay. Fair
Hey,
enough.
wait, she made fun
Yeah,
of
but-
me recently, calling me I need more meds and stuff like that. What happened to that?
You need what?
They didn't like that. It was
she
not
keeps
good
making
enough
this
for
joke
them.
about me needing boner meds because I'm almost 40.
Oh, you mean Viagra?
Oh.
But
I have those pills also.
There are more boner meds now, not
my-
just Viagra.
What do you want? Which one do you want? We've got all the pirated copies. Everything's available. And I'll give you a cheap deal also. I know people.
Okay, the next one comes from Shavik Bakchi. He says 80% of office meetings are unnecessary and non-productive. Views?
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
May I speak? May I speak?
Yes,
I think
please.
office meetings should be cancelled now. Really, honestly.
I agree.
Because you just pass time and then everybody wants to have, and building meetings and committee meetings and any meetings where people all want to hear their own voice. You never, I mean, it's just a waste of time. It's like this podcast. But then the
Yes, I was
podcast
about to
is
say.
supposed to be a waste of time. So in that
That's
sense, we are serving a greater good. But then, I don't know. Why do we have them?
Uh,
And
This
the
very
bus-
meeting
useless.
could have been an email.
No,
But a lot
there
of
is
people
that,
Put
there
on
is
that
meme,
business
right?
voice also when they start talking, which is not normal. Their fraudulence starts from there. They suddenly go into an avatar of presentation and all, which is just really odd. So it's not like talking
It
from
gives
within.
you a sense of you're doing work when you call a
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys have
right,
lots of
because-
meetings in IVM, Abbas. You're always
Yeah.
in meetings.
That's why I'm saying
You
it.
know, I was in a
Yeah.
very weird meeting where it was an online meeting, but this guy has now put himself in like a metaverse environment. Suddenly, in like imagine Zoom windows, right? Like I'm like this.
Is it a serious
That guy
meeting?
is in a 3D environment. He's standing.
But
and I'm like,
serious.
It's a serious meeting. I'm like,
Wow.
I can't. I
Superb.
don't know how to take that meeting seriously because there are 3 people like this, like how we are all here. And the 4th
Yeah.
window is this one guy who's standing in this vast emptiness of white, whatever 3D
Super.
environment. I'm like, what is?
And he's
going
not trying to
on?
be
How
funny.
is this
He's just trying to be cool,
No.
right? Yeah, fantastic.
He thinks it's very cool.
Yeah.
Utsav
And
Mamoria
I
has a
don't think he'll listen
solution.
to this podcast because he'll know
What's
who
up,
he
sir?
is if he listens to this.
Our colleague
Memoria-
Utsav is saying something. Huh?
It says to avoid wasted meetings, I experimented with standing meetings. Most meetings got done in half the time.
That's
Very
a
good
good
point,
idea.
yeah.
That's
Very good
fair.
point.
But
Yeah.
that needs an
Also-
in-person meeting. For like online meetings, that doesn't work, no?
Yeah, but
No.
now I think
I may
everyone's
show I'm
gone
standing,
back
but
to
I'm
work.
sitting. But then another wave
But Abbas,
is coming, no?
There's another hack.
I'm
and
a denier now.
Ayushi, you can use this hack if you want. Make everybody drink 2 glasses of water before the meeting starts. Then the peeing issue will start. So
Yeah,
people
Mike,
want
that's
to leave
about
and end.
that's about to happen to me now.
We can wrap it up anytime.
Just two
Me,
more
on the other hand,
questions.
I just pick up this basket here and fire away.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Abbas questions.
Abbas
Okay,
questions.
AMA for Abbas. Hey Abbas, are you not scared that Silvery might lose it and run over you with one of his 6 or 7 cars?
It's a good question.
He has
So
6
what
or
I'm
7
trying to
cars.
I don't
create
think his
here-
aim is that perfect, so no, I'm not worried.
Okay,
You keep
guys, what we're
piling
trying
them
to
on
create.
my friend.
Well,
Yes,
also he has to
Cyrus.
be awake. He has to be awake and
Yeah,
come
that's
outside
true.
Pawai. But
True.
what we're trying to create here is that Abbas is more in your face, confrontational, funny with Silvery. Silvery is more like backhanded. I don't want to ever say anything bad. You know, he's got that whole thing about I don't want to insult anyone kind of
He
thingy.
can't
So
think of roasts quick enough. So
see,
that's why
there
by
you
the
go.
time
Confrontational in
he
your
thinks
face.
of a
Attack
roast,
him. Yeah.
he while taking a shower, he's like, Abbas ko ye bolna chahiye tha. You
And then
know,
he forgets
By then
after
then
5
he
minutes
forgets. And by the time
because
the
of all
moment
the
is gone.
diet he's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
By diet you mean
I don't mean anything. Ask Ayushi. She's the new expert. Yeah.
Absolute.
Ababa is the herbal genius, so we can't ask him anything.
I have no idea what you're talking about at all. I have
Shipping
no
my
idea.
foot. It's all a scam just to get good mal. What's going on here? There's no sea going to Afghanistan. What the
Cyrus.
hell?
Guys,
Okay.
Utsav says Abbas is precious. We need to save Abbas from Silvery. Hashtag Team Abbas. Thank you,
Who
Utsav.
is letting you
I
pick these
appreciate-
comments?
I'm not. They are.
Arey, Ayushi, you don't know Utsav. When
You know,
Silvery
this
is
show
on,
is
he'll get
blaming
exactly the same
Abbas
thing.
is very.
This is
Don't let it go to your head, Abbas. Just
No,
a
I'm
thought.
Okay, last question for the day. This one comes from Ritik Sharma. Are you guys following the current rap scene in India? Krishna versus Emiway, which is Delhi versus Mumbai, looking like East versus West Coast once again. Cyrus, do you have any idea about these rap beefs?
There is not a night which I don't spend thinking about. Can I see the names again? If I can
Hemingway
get the names.
and Krishna.
Hemingway, Krishna. So
Yes, Ernest Hemingway,
I mean,
the rapper.
I sweat because I'm worried. Will Krishna win today? Will Hemingway, whatever the damn name is, win today? And I'm always pro Delhi, so because Bombay is now just. driving
Wasn't
me
he
mad.
Emiway Bantai
Raftar,
before?
yes, Raf.
It
Wasn't
is
he
Ernest
dropped the
Hemingway.
Bantai?
He was a
He's
famous
dropped the
writer.
Bantai, is what my producers tell me.
He dropped the Bantai? Okay, fair.
Yes.
One sec.
why?
This
to be
is
more
an animal.
professional?
No,
This is an elephant we're talking
Bantai.
about.
Bantai means bro, Cyrus.
As in Banta.
Bantai.
Bantai.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, but
You got to get your
Bandra is
Bandra
Bandra
same
East
thing,
place,
yeah.
okay? Bandra East
Yeah.
or Kurla East.
So-
So 1 second. So
one of
who's
those.
who? Who's the Bombay guy?
So Emiway, Raftar is the Bombay guy.
Oh, Raftar, I know.
Raftar is
No,
the
I
Bombay
know
guy.
Raftar.
He's been on the
but
show.
You said Krishna. Who's Krishna then?
Who's
Krishna is
Krishna?
from Bombay or
Okay,
Delhi?
listen, everybody's smoking that
Krishna
silvery
is from
thingy.
Delhi. Emiway is from Bombay.
Now you're going to start a religious war.
No. So
Everybody
there's a
claims
guy in
Krishna
the
as their
office called Snehil.
Huh.
We'll probably get him on next episode. He knows everything A to Z. So what these
But
guys
the
are
thing
doing
is,
is
Emiway is
Hey, get him
always
on while
done
I'm in
this.
Spain, not there.
So Emiway is known for starting beef?
Emiway only has beefs. Every song of Emiway is beef with someone. He did Raftar first, now I think it's Krishna.
Oh, so they're copying
Because
the
Krishna
West
is on
Coast,
Raftar's
East Coast
label.
crappy thingy.
Krishna is on Raftar's music label.
Oh.
I forgot the name of the
Oh, now it's
music
like
label.
even
So now
someone's
he's against
labels
the
I will
label.
fight with you.
Yes.
Roy
Yes.
explaining it. Read it. Krishna's from
Yes.
Delhi.
Royston is
and
saying
Raftar,
Krishna.
and Emiway is from
Raftar and
Mumbai.
Krishna are
and
from
with
Delhi.
Bantai.
No, Bantai was the same person. Cyrus Bantai. Says
Hey, bro. What up, bro?
Oh, terrible.
he
Your
says-
age is showing so badly.
So when I remember doing a show 3-4 before the pandemic, and I remember someone at the airport in Delhi telling me, "What's up, bros?" This is the
What's up, bros?
That's all it
Multiple.
takes to destroy the whole culture in one moment.
Cyrus,
What's up,
have you heard
bros?
the Louis Theroux rap that has gone viral?
Mm.
My money don't jiggle, it folds.
Would you sing
Okay,
it for
you
us?
have
or
no
whatever
idea.
that is?
No, that is.
I
it's
know.
just
I made an Instagram reel on that song, so I know.
There you go.
Of course.
So will you rap
did.
it for us? Who's going to
My
rap
money
it?
don't jiggle.
Jiggle,
It
jiggle.
folds.
It folds. Like to see you wiggle, wiggle.
sure.
Then it's for sure. This is the world's worst rap.
No, I'm just thinking. Maybe Silvery got
It
it
ends
right.
with red wine. Red,
Maybe whatever
red
Silvery.
wine.
That I get.
But
That's
a
Neil Diamond.
little-
Yeah.
my only contribution to this money don't jiggle is actually you guys it came from an interview on this show called Chicken Shop Date, which is done
Yeah.
by this girl in England, and you have to just watch her interview people. She's it's a
She's damn-
completely different format. She's really funny. Her brand of awkward has taken off in a massive way. She's become really
How
famous.
dare you, Ayushi? Try to correct this show. How dare you? I mean, that's so mean.
I'm just saying, check her out. Just check her out. It's called Chicken
Unnecessary.
Chocolate.
Rub our face in the mud.
Spursh is fact-checking us, saying everyone beefs with Emiway because he has 17 million followers. It's easier for other rappers
But
to get.
Spursh
Hold on,
technically,
he has
Emiway started off by
17?
being a beefer.
Oh.
That's the word. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what you're
That's
saying is a bit
illegal
of
in this country, isn't
his
it? You
technique
can't
is to be a bit of a
beefer.
prick, which
You
I
can't
like
be a
that.
beefer,
I've been trying to do this on the podcast. It's not
As
working.
long as it, unlike the West, if it doesn't spill out in gun violence on the street.
Emiway
Nandish, read
Nandish
Nandish.
has
Is
his
Delhi
dick.
versus Mumbai same as Powai versus Marol? This is a huge point to ask.
I
Very good
agree.
point. Very good point.
But Emiway hasn't dropped Bantai anywhere.
Oh, he hasn't. You guys were wrong.
It's
He has,
in his
he's still
name,
banned
it's in his
Bantai.
handle, everything.
Emiway Bantai.
His Aadhaar card
Ayushi, as
says,
usual, the knowledgeable one. Says
What I
Utsav.
looked on Instagram.
Wait,
No,
what
how
does
Utsav
Aadhaar
is
card say?
saying this,
Emiway
not
Bantai.
me.
his Aadhaar card says Ashish Juneja. It's totally different. You have no idea.
Okay, Cyrus, I think we should wrap up.
He has 4 million
You've been
followers.
going on about rap. I'm
On
saying
Insta,
stop
on
this.
YouTube, he has 17 million.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many followers does Cyrus have on YouTube?
On
3.
YouTube? You mean Cyrus says?
Yeah, Cyrus says.
Cyrus, you asked how many followers and the producers just laughed. I don't know what that says about.
Just made a funny show. That's what he's trying to say. You know, anything about the show is funny. So he's finding it funny and laughing.
11K. You have 11K
11,000,
followers.
that's not bad.
That's good.
Considering the channel is not that old. The channel, not the person.
I'm off to Spain. Espanol.
Wait, how many
Hispania?
do you have on Insta? I'm sure you have more.
Ooh.
You.
What are we sitting down looking at how many followers we have? This is what the show's come down
you have
to.
almost 38,000 followers.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
You're all outside my
Varun is
house
way
right now
more,
saying
na?
dinner. Dinner's ready.
33.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 33. In my mind, Varun is celebrity
33,000,
level.
right?
Yeah.
33,000.
Yeah,
okay.
obviously.
Cool.
If he had 33 million, he wouldn't be here wasting his time. He'd have his own IVM and you'd be employed.
He already has 3 shows.
Okay, quickly ask him about Nunes since no one is
Nunes.
screaming for dinner. Fast.
Who
Ask who
Ask
about
somebody about Nunes. Don't ask me. I have no idea.
what.
I have no idea
I
what
thought
you're
you
talking
would know. It sounds like a
Oh,
sports
maybe ask
thing.
me about Nunes. That's
Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't know. So the joke.
Cyrus, what do you think about Nunes?
I liked his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Nunes' barbecue. It was fantastic. They were very, very particular about food, and I respect that a lot. And yeah, Ayushi, are you a rapper?
No.
Okay.
Darwin
Nunes.
Nunes.
Who is that?
Why are you
I don't
guys
know.
laughing? What am I missing?
Mushrooms are dangerous, Aditya. Okay, I'm telling you off. I want to be honest. Oh,
Liverpool signing Darwin Nunes.
I figured
Yeah, I
it was a
don't watch
footballer.
football.
Yeah, so did I.
From where to where? Unbelievable, really. Okay, it's time for
Nuni.
Liverpool to leave. We'll discuss Nunes later. Nuni.
Okay, time to wrap up.
I don't know
This
what's
is getting
happening
weird.
here now. They paid
Bye.
100 million for him?
For Nuni,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is the right place to stop.
Yes, this is the
I
right
actually don't want to
Is
ask, is Nuni a sex toy? This sounds like something.
No, it's
I have
not.
to leave the show. I
It's
just
fine.
must leave.
We're having so much fun.
My 2 cups of water. That's why.
It's what should I explain it to you? What it sounds like? Never mind. Let's just wrap the
You
show
can just
up.
make the sound if you like. We'll get the idea.
No, there is no sound.
All right. Wonderful.
All right. Bye bye,
Okay.
guys.
See you soon.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Hi, guys.
Have a good
Never.
trip, Cyrus.
Bye. Why are
Bye.
you waving like children?
Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps. Please, we beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.